And one of my favorite new products I'd like to introduce you to is the QMotion Motorized roller shades. This is a great new product that's out. It's a battery-operated roller shade system, cord-free. You can get it manual if you want it, but there would be no reason the way they have set this up. Now, normally when you have a motorized system, you have remote control. You have that available with this. But what's really nice is it has a manual start for the motor as well. You pull the shade down, and it will automatically go up. So if you're walking by and you don't have your remote handy, you can still operate the shade. You can actually stop it, put it where you want, and leave it there, and let it go back up as well. So you can completely control that. I can control it with the remote. I can stop it wherever I want. And again, anytime I come by to pull it down, pull down just far enough to where you want. You can put it to wherever you want, and when you're done, you can also let it right back up. Really nice feature to have with this. Okay, so typically when you have a battery-operated motorized shade, there's always little complications. The main one being the batteries. They tend to run out very quickly. Sometimes they're not easy to change, and sometimes even if they are easy to change, they're very expensive. Again, QMotion has come up with a great solution. They use a very slick system so that when your battery starts to get low, you can literally roll the shade all the way down. They have their batteries built inside of the tube. Now, as you can see, this is just a simple D battery. Nothing fancy about that. Very easy to remove. When you roll the shade all the way down, you expose the tube. You can literally just take your finger in here and pop the batteries out. There's multiple batteries. The wider the shade, the more batteries they are. And these slots are to be able to access with a screwdriver to be able to push them out. You pop those, when you get them all out, you just go ahead and just push them all back in. It's a spring-loaded system. So when you get that, now the great thing about that, first off, D batteries, big cell life. And the other thing is, with the system that they've got in place here, they get expected between 5 and 7 years battery life. So again, on a standard battery system that's out now, most of the batteries use AA batteries. They use the lithium batteries, which can get very expensive. They can get to over $2 a piece. Here you've got D batteries, and you get a fraction of the cost and a much better lifespan. Okay, here's another great product from QMotion. Here we've got a dual roller shade system. With inside the head rail here, we've got 2 roller shades, 1 motor. Now it's a real unique system. Here you've got the solar screen that's on there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take the solar screen up. And again, this is 1 motor system, never been done before. You take the solar screen up, it's going to go up, and then behind it is a blackout shade. It's going to go up inside the cassette, grab the blackout shade, and bring it down. So as you can see now, you cannot see through the fabric. It's a room darkening fabric attached to the back of it. So let's go ahead and just stop this real quick. And what I'd like to show you is how this works. So you've got the screen in the front, and then as you can see right behind it is a blackout shade. It's an awesome new ability. And again, this has the same ability that you can just pull the shade up and it will go up on by itself. It's also on the remotes. They have a really nice handheld remote. It has multiple channels, multiple options, and it's magnetically clipped to a wall plate. So you can have it as a wall switch when you want the wall switch. You can also operate it with just doing the switch. Here's the great thing again with the QMotion silent motors. Here we've got the ability, again, to operate a complete shade on a battery-operated system. This is 10 foot wide by almost 8.5 feet tall. Battery-operated. Again, D-cell batteries. This particular shade has 8 D-cell batteries. Again, doing this compared to a hardwired system, a fraction of the cost on that. They can take the same system and couple it up with multiple shades, 1 motor, 30 feet wide.